Hello, you fellow musicians and gamers out there, this is Clarinetgamer here, and I'm back yet again with another part of Let's Play Tekken 3, and in this part I shall be playing as... Eddy Gordo. Yes, Eddy Gordo. Now, fun fact actually, in the demo of Tekken 3, speaking of which, yes, two fun facts I'm going to throw right at you right here. In the demo version of Tekken 3, you either play as Eddy Gordo or Ling Chayo in the demo, which is actually quite a fun fact. And actually, on the second fun fact right here, actually, is that if you play as Eddy Gordo the first time in the demo, you'll end up facing Ling Chayo anyway on this particular stage. So I'm kind of like replaying the demo again. So anyway, Eddy Gordo. So, let me just get my script out. I have actually written the script here to follow while I'm talking in my commentary here, so that way I'm not rambling too much. So, that way I can perhaps make better commentary in my videos. So, first of all, Eddy Gordo. So we're talking about Eddy's character himself. He's very athletic, as you can probably see right here, like especially with his feet. Like, honestly, look at that. That's so athletic right there. The way he can just do that and just twirl his opponent right around with those feet. And those legs, should I say. That's just so athletic. I mean, Eddy obviously has had a lot of years of training with that kind of technique. However, the one problem I sometimes have with Eddy, especially when you're facing against him, not that it's anything to do with like when I'm playing as him, but his kicks can be a little bit too overpowered, in my opinion. And yes, he can punch as well. Just like any other fighter, he can punch, but his athletic moves can be too overpowering sometimes. That's the one problem I have with Eddy, especially like when you're facing him as well. I'm willing to bet that I'm probably going to get through this arcade mode very quickly, or probably the fastest with Eddy so far, because he's my best character right there. And I'm going to try and see if I can do some grappling moves with him as well. So anyway, Eddy's story. Now, why is he competing in the King of the Iron Fist Tournament 3, or Tekken 3 in other words? Well, he's competing because, and to give you a little bit of a backstory about him, when Eddy Gordo was just 19 years old, his father ended up getting assassinated by an unknown, some soldiers. And I'm not going to reveal who the killer is. You'll find out who that is in the ending of Tekken 3. Well, in his ending of Tekken 3, should I say. That's when you'll find out who was the one responsible for murdering Eddy's father. You'll find out who it is, but yeah, the reason why he's here is because he wants to track down those soldiers who assassinated his father. That's the reason why he's here in the tournament. He's not really interested in the prize money, he's just looking for answers. That's why he's in the tournament. So, yeah, like I said, I'm not going to reveal it because you'll see in the Tekken 3 ending, which if you really want to know who it is, you can skip to the ending of this video if you want when I get the ending. If you really want to know who the killer is, but if you've not played the game before, I'm not going to spoil it, so you'll see who it is when you see the ending. Oh, and you're a very resilient Warang. I think this. Wait, Warang. I think that was how you pronounce his name, yeah. Somebody, I think, who is it, 1979 or 1979, who watches my Tekken 3 videos quite a lot. Thank you very much. If you're watching this, if you're watching my video right now, I do appreciate you leaving your comments down below. I really appreciate that. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the support from everybody, in all honesty. And there I go with the athleticism once again. So, hopefully, in this video, oh my god, Mokujin here. Is he going to copy my moves? Has he been keeping an eye on me?
Round one.
No, he's not, right? Who's he going to copy? I'm going to take a guessing game. No idea who he's copying. I've no idea. But anyway, hopefully, when I get through this video, hopefully I will not speed up the footage yet again, like what I did in the last part. Because honestly, getting through Ogre was just really tough with Hwoarang. Okay. Oh, no big boot delivered, connected? What a shame. I cannot lose to a tree. How can I... Oh, you just come here with a simple punch. Oh, no. Oh, you're copying me now, are you? You're copying Eddy. Of course you are. because you nearly got knocked out there. Well, newsflash, copying my abilities doesn't work. Well, maybe it might work. There we go. It doesn't work. Oh, you're still wanting to get rid of me with your... Great. This is gonna be a lot more difficult now that the Mokujin's copying Eddy's moves. It's honestly, it's like this AI is trying to outdo me. Which so far it is doing, which is, I'll give you that, Mokujin, you are outdoing me here. Oh no, oh, I could very well get knocked out here. Oh, I think I'm still gonna, oh, I just got a grade there. Wow, I need to see that replay here. Look at that. Talk about a kick and a half, eh? So, speaking of athleticism and like exercise and stuff like that, when we're talking about like Eddy Gordo and how athletically trained he is, well, speaking of like exercise in general, recently in my spare time, as well as recording videos and like, you know, playing clarinet, like practicing clarinet, I've recently been going out more to do a lot of walking. In other words, like, I mean, well, not in other words, but I've also been using an app on my phone to keep track of my steps. Like, I've been doing this 10,000 steps. Like, I've been keeping track of my steps lately from where I've been walking. And it's really good. It's been getting me really active once again. So I'm quite pleased that I'm doing that. That's 3 days in a row now that I've done that. Hopefully I can do it for up to a week. That's what I'm hoping will happen. But, oh, and Paul's being quite determined, as he always is in the later stages. I remember having such a hard time with him in Tekken 2. A lot of fun memories with you, Paul, but I mean, not really. So yeah, that's one thing that I've been doing. I mean, I'm pretty sure most of you might have heard about that. Like, that's like a goal for walking every day. That's like the average amount of steps that you're supposed to take every day when you go out walking. But yeah, I've recently been getting into that, and well, I'm getting my ass kicked by Paul here, which is not good. No, you don't. My athleticism will outshine your brutalness, Paul. Yeah, I can promise you that. What a pity, I could have gone the perfect on him, but a simple kick to the shin stopped me. Ah, no. I wondered if I could do the... Oh, no, you don't. I saw that coming. He was about to do that powerful punch on me, which didn't work. I don't know if it's just me, right, but see Paul's outfit here. He looks like one of those main fighters in Street Fighter. What do you... Pardon me. He looks like one of the main fighters from Street Fighter. I think his name was Ken. Like, he looks like Ken from Street Fighter, in my opinion. That's something I've never mentioned about Paul in my commentary before, which I probably should have done. Maybe I have, I can't remember. No, you don't. No. Paul. Paul! Oh my god. Right. So, talking a bit more about the game, just to try and keep myself calm here when fighting against Paul. What do I like about the game a lot more? I'm going to talk about the soundtrack here so far. Well, from what I've heard, the soundtrack sounds brilliant. Like, I will admit it's a great soundtrack, but Tekken 2 soundtrack still is the best to me. Probably because I have a lot of nostalgia for it, that's probably why. Alright, here's hoping Paul will not... Oh my god! He will not end up pinning me down once again. No, Paul. Don't do this. Listen, I know you're desperate to win this tournament, and I don't blame you, because Paul has been so close, right? Just talking about Paul Phoenix, I know I'm not supposed to talk about other characters until I play as them, but Paul, he was the closest to winning Tekkens 1 and 2, because in Tekken 1 he lost to Kazuya, and in Tekken 2 I believe he lost to Heihachi. I think that's what the official story was, because well, Heihachi beat every fighter in Tekken 2 to get to Kazuya. Okay, finally, right, there goes Paul, and I'm not going to use the speed up footage for that because, well, I'm not going to speed up the footage for that because I did talk about topics. So, if I'm not talking about any particular topics, then I'll not speed it up. So, yeah, Tekken 3 is a great game. I mean, like, when Namco released this, they had a lot to... Oh, whoa, that was a really special move right there that Eddy was about to do, which I never connected with, sadly. Oh, never going with that big boot, but still going with a kick to the leg. I wanted to do a grappling move there. It's like, honestly, it's like he's just doing his, well, maybe not scissor kicks like Booker T, but, or any wrestler that does scissor kicks, but I know that Booker T does those as his finisher, even though I'm talking about wrestling when I'm not supposed to talk about wrestling. I will admit, actually, I'll talk maybe a bit about wrestling while I actually am playing this game, is I've been reading up about WWE, and I know that they split up the brands again, which I think is a great move, because that way you can focus a lot more on younger stars. However, the problem is, for younger stars though, how are they going to build them up with a lack of a depth in the roster? Because I know that they tried to call, WWE tried to call up former stars like MVP and Mike Knox and Shelton Benjamin, like those wrestlers. Like Shelton Benjamin, out of all, like those three guys I mentioned, was the only one interested in returning. However, an injury stopped him from coming back. So hopefully we'll be able to see Shelton Benjamin again in WWE, because I've really enjoyed watching this guy's matches, because he was just one of the most athletic wrestlers I had ever seen, like pure athletes I've ever seen, like one of the most athletic wrestlers I've seen ever. Like Shelton Benjamin just amazed me when I watched wrestling. Speaking of wrestling, Brian Fury just did a DDT to me. Oh, you're being furious now, aren't you? You're unleashing fury on me, Brian Fury? Not that I mean to make a pun of your name there, but hopefully I'll be able to beat him in this one attempt. Oh, and this doesn't look like it's going to happen. Oh my god. I think what I'm doing wrong is that I think I'm going too much on the offensive. That's what I said last time when I played this, like in the last part. I think I'm going too much on the offensive here. Although you can't blame me, because I don't want to go too defensive. Whoa, that was a huge drop right there. Oh, good, right, okay, I got him on that one attempt. I didn't get to continue. So Paul has really been my only opponent that's been a bit of a harassment to me. Right, Heihachi, are you gonna be like that as well? Are you gonna just keep on getting me? That being said, he goes on the offensive quite a lot, so I'm expecting an easy victory over him. So hopefully I've not jinxed myself. No, you don't. And it's like Heihachi's too frustrated that he ended up losing to a lot of kicks there. Well, I am learning, I am using so many moves here, so many kicks here with Eddy Gordo, it's not even funny. Oh crap, okay, and Heihachi came back with a kick of his own. Whoa! Okay, right, yeah, you nearly stomped on me there, Heihachi. No stomping. No, you're not, no stomping, you can't send first class. Is that first class stomp you're gonna give me? Was that what it was? Well, I'll give you first class kick. How do you like that? Alright, Ogre. Now, I know you caused me a lot of grief in the last part. Hopefully you're not going to do the same thing here when I play, when so far you're being a bit of a new... See? This is what I get when I talk... Right, stay down. Well, maybe not stay down, but... Oh my god, Ogre? No, you're not doing this to me again. Oh my god. Yep, he's probably going to cause a lot of grief at me again, isn't he? That's what I'm expecting to happen. I didn't want to put this on easy mode because I didn't want to come across as somebody who is quite, you know, I wouldn't necessarily say a noob at this game, but I wanted to give it a bit of a challenge, so that way perhaps it's not too easy and it wouldn't be too boring for you guys to watch. You might get to hear my little bit of frustration a little bit when I play medium mode. Oh, there we go. I get another game over at the hands of Ogre. It's going to be all Ogre for you soon. It's going to be game Ogre for you, Ogre. Not game over. Oh, if I can get a perfect on him. Oh, yes. That definitely makes up for all the losses I suffered against you in the last part, Ogre. Definitely. Let me guess, is True Ogre now going to become a major threat to me right now? I wouldn't become too confident if I were you, because here we go. I just, like, he uses Heihachi's power to transform into True Ogre. That's interesting. Like, what power does Heihachi actually have to for Ogre to transform into True Ogre? That's interesting. Like, if anybody is in it, like, if I had a theory for that, I would say that perhaps, like, because I know for a fact that Heihachi does not possess the Devil Gene, like his son Kazuya. Like, so he does not possess the devil gene, oddly enough. So I'm wondering exactly what power Heihachi has. Or maybe he just possesses the sheer willpower that Heihachi has. Maybe that's what he does. So I'm wondering what will happen then. Oh, and yes, I'll just be in arcade mode with Eddy. So I'm wondering what would happen then if True Ogre... I'll talk about that later when I play Heihachi. But for now, let's just view Eddy's ending here. And you'll see what happens. Yep, so here's where he comes to seek the truth. This is what I was talking about. Here's where the truth is revealed. You'll see it. And there he is. There's the man himself, looking for answers. And there's one of those soldiers that was responsible, and he's like, who did this? Who killed my father? Look on there, you'll see for yourself. And you'll see who it is. Yes, those photos resemble Kazuya Mishima. Now he was responsible for Eddy's father's death because when he still ran the Mishima Seibatsu in Tekken 2, he ended up hiring like many assassins to kill people who were a threat to him, and Eddy Gordo's father was one of them. And the thing is though, Kazuya, that was out of his control. All these evil things he did, that was under the influence of the devil. The devil had controlled him then. So that was really not under Kazuya's influence there. So anyway guys, enough of me ranting about Kazuya and the devil. We'll talk about that in a later video. When I play Tekken 4. But in the meantime, guys, thank you very much for watching this part. This is part 6 of my Let's Play Tekken 3, where I played as Eddy Gordo. Please feel free to like if you enjoyed this video, comment down below for your thoughts, and also please feel free to hit that subscribe button as well for more upcoming content as well. So now, next time when I come back to Tekken 3, I shall be playing as... well, Paul Phoenix. I shall be playing as Paul in the next part, and I've got quite a lot to talk about him. So anyhow guys, thank you very much for watching. This is Clarinetgamer here signing off. Have a great day wherever you are, and I shall speak to you later. Till then, goodbye.